Oh snap, Glaze is going live.
I was having a conversation with a guy that I grew up with. And you know what? Here it is, legit guy, worked, retired twice, went to the military, and good guy. And we just was, having heart-to-heart conversation, like sitting down, having a drink, smoking a cigar. And something that, struck me as kind of odd, because what he was asking me, hey man, which one of the five family, of the Gambino, the Genovese, all the five family, when y'all was out there doing your thing, y'all was getting your package from, y'all was getting your heroin and your coke from. And I'm like, huh? And I was baffled behind that, because once again, what he thought, and I guess a lot of people think, that back then when you was in that illegal activity, everything had to go through the Italian. And that is so far from the truth. Everything didn't have to go through Italian. The crazy part about that is then and the time when I was out there, we was getting our heroin from a Chinese guy who's actually getting it from the Pakistan. So the Italian had nothing to do with that. And then right now we was getting our cocaine from anybody, whether the Colombians, whether the Cubans, whether the Dominicans, anybody that was out there that had the good quality at the best price. So a lot of times what people think, they think the Mafia had a strong hold on everything. And you had so many different organizations, and back then everybody stayed in their lane. You know what? Because nobody wanted unnecessary beef. And back then, everybody had their own crew, had their own artillery, had their own little army. And guess what? Like anybody in their rightful state of mind, everybody was trying to stay away from what? War. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was trying to stay away from war. You'd rather make money than a cause like war. And like you're going to lose bodies. People going to die, get hurt. You're going to lose business. And that's not good for business. So that's just something right now to clear up that, guess what? When it come down to that myth, everybody thinking that Italian run everything, that was a myth. You know what I'm saying? That was a true myth. Probably one time back in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s. But as time went on, all that changed. This is Bryant Glaze Gibbs. Hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel. This, like I told you right now, is I'm trying something different. Right now, this is my ministry, and I am not your typical minister. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the good, I'm going to give you the bad, I'm going to give you the ugly. Hey, subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram, Bryant Glaze Gibbs, and get your signed copy of the Beyond Lucky book. A true story, crack, murder, money, redemption. Email me, Bryant, Brian, Gibbs, Gibbs, 1201 at yahoo.com. Once again, folks, crime doesn't pay. Nobody get away. I don't care who you are, what you are. There's always a price to pay. So don't think, what I'm saying is slick. There's nothing slick about this. I'm just trying to keep you updated about the history of the street. I ain't happy. Only thing I knew was I haul SS. I ran as fast as I can, trying to zigzag as this guy chased me down the notorious Notion Avenue. Normally, you got police everywhere, uniformed police everywhere on Notion Avenue. This particular time when you needed New York finest, they was nowhere in sight. So as I'm running for blocks, and I could see him, I made a turn up another block. And as I'm running, and I kind of lost the guy. And right now I was kind of out of breath. I got a wad of cash. So I took that wad of cash because I saw a cab stop, dropping off these three women. And I try to get into the cab and tell a guy, here's this money, take me anywhere. This guy, I guess, hearing a gunshot, seeing right now, like, wait a minute, what type of situation is this? Man, this guy right now is hauling without me in the cab, and his door open, banging into other cars. I'm like, oh man. So I just kept running. Finally, I got away. Hey, he's back, man. Join me every Sunday, this Sunday and every Sunday from now on, when I be bringing you straight from the street, volume 1, straight from the street, volume 2, content, talking about the good, the bad, and the ugly. The objective is how giving out real content to stop these young knuckleheads from picking up that brick, throwing at that prison wall for absolutely nothing, man. Listen, crime doesn't pay. Stop following behind these rappers or these gangs or these fake social media, blogger, trying to pretend to be something that they wasn't. Like I told you, I was a sick, lost individual during that period of time. I allowed myself to get caught up and fell in love with the street. Folks, the street don't love nobody. Trust me, when you go to jail, guess what's gonna happen? Nothing. Nobody gonna do nothing for you, and you're gonna realize, just like me, crime doesn't pay. There's no shortcut in life.